What if the urge to pick up that vape pen wasn't a craving at all, but simply a habit your mind once learned and can now unlearn just as easily? Because here is the truth that most people never actually hear. You are not addicted to vaping. Your nervous system is conditioned to associate vaping with relief, regulation, focus, comfort, or escape. And conditioning can be reversed. And that's exactly what we are here to discuss in today's Mindful Monday. Now, if it's your first time joining us, feel free to type in the comments where you're coming from, any questions or comments you do have, and any topics you'd like to hear more about in the future. You can also private message me if you prefer. And also make sure you stay till the very end of the video to find out how you can receive some free gifts, including a hypnotic recording on releasing limiting beliefs and our weekly PDF cheat sheets. Now, today I'm going to show you how vaping actually works on the subconscious level, why willpower alone keeps people stuck, and then I'll guide you through a powerful hypnosis and NLP process to begin dissolving the urge to automatically vape. So you'll automatically lose this urge without any force, shame, or white knuckling your way through it. Now, why is vaping so hard to quit anyway? Well, for one thing, your subconscious mind's primary job is protection and efficiency, not long-term health. Now, at some point, vaping became linked to things such as feeling calm, feeling focused, having emotional regulation, maybe a sense of belonging for some, or just simple stress relief, part of your identity. So the subconscious said, great, we'll keep this going just the way it is. And every time you felt stressed and you vaped, that loop strengthened. Or every time you felt bored and vaped, that loop deepened. Or every time you tried to quit and then relapsed, the subconscious mind learned this must be important for survival. So cravings aren't weakness, not at all. They're loyalty. The subconscious is trying to help. It's just using outdated data to help you. Now, hypnosis is how we update that data. In NLP, or neuro-linguistic programming, all habits follow a loop that goes from the trigger to the strategy to the outcome to reinforcement. So for vaping, say the trigger is stress, it could be boredom, it could be emotion or social cues. Then the strategy is a hand-to-mouth motion, inhale, and you get that hit of nicotine. And the outcome is brief relief. And the reinforcement is the dopamine and the repetition. Now, the key is this: you don't remove the habit, you replace the strategy. And you do it below conscious thought. And that's what we're about to begin. So we'll do a little hypnotic demo here. So if it's safe for you to do so, allow your eyes to just gently soften or to close. And take a slow breath in through your nose. And let it out through your mouth with a sigh. Good. And you don't need to try to relax. Relaxation is something that happens automatically when effort stops, is it not? Now, as your breathing finds its own rhythm, your body already knows how to let go easily and automatically. And bring your awareness to the sensation of your hands. You don't need to move them. Just notice them. That's right. And as you notice them, they may begin to feel heavier, or lighter, or simply different. And that difference tells us your subconscious is already listening. Now imagine a dimmer switch in your mind, one that controls mental noise. And with each exhale, that switch gently lowers and going down and down. The thoughts don't disappear, they drift. And you can just let them drift, can you not? Because nothing needs your attention right now except for this very moment. Now I want you to imagine the urge to vape, not to fight it, not to judge it, just to notice where it shows up in your body. Is it in your chest or your throat? Maybe it's in your hands. Just noticing. That's right, good. And now imagine that urge as a loop, like a circular pathway in your brain. Because that's all it really is, a loop. Pathway in the brain. And loops can be interrupted, can they not? So picture that loop slowing way, way down, as if the repetition is losing its momentum, running out of steam. And notice something very important here. You don't need to break the loop. You just need to step out of it. That's right. And the moment you do, it dissolves all on its own. Now, subconscious mind, listen carefully. Nicotine never gave you calm. It borrowed calm from your nervous system and then charged you interest on it. Nicotine never gave you focus. It disrupted your baseline, then pretended to fix it. And you don't need something that steals from you to feel like yourself. So from this moment forward, your subconscious begins to reclassify vaping, not as a relief, but as interference, not as comfort, but as noise. And every time your mind thinks about vaping, it now automatically remembers something very important. You feel clearer without it. Now imagine there's two images. The first image is that old pattern, you reaching for the vape. Imagine it on a screen in front of you in your mind's eye. And make that old pattern of reaching for the vape small, dim, and colorless. Now there's a second image of you breathing freely, feeling calm, clear, and in control. Make this image bright, bring it bolder and bolder and closer to you and more powerful. And now swish, that old image shrinks and disappears and this new image snaps into place. And again, swish, bringing that new image forward, sending that old one away. And again, swish, that new image becomes brighter, bolder. That's it. And your brain learns through repetition, and it's learning fast. So from now on, when stress appears, your body automatically exhales. And when boredom shows up, your mind becomes curious. Whenever emotion does arrive, then your nervous system regulates itself without struggle, without debate, because the subconscious always chooses the easiest path. And this new path requires no effort at all. Now imagine yourself 1 week from now. Notice your breathing, your energy, your skin, your sense of self-trust, all improved. Now imagine 1 month from now. You don't identify as someone trying to quit. You simply don't vape. It's as if you never vaped in the first place. And 6 months from now, it feels strange to even remember that you once did. That's right. Not because you resisted, but because you outgrew it. That's right. Now in a moment, I'll count from 1 to 5. When I get to 5, your eyes can open up. You'll feel clear, grounded, and calm, and ready to go about the rest of your day. So on 1, returning to the body, beginning to move, and 2, breathe, stretch. Breath flows naturally. 3, your awareness is beginning to expand. 4, confidence settling in. And 5, eyes open, fully present, back to the here and now. That's right, good. Now change doesn't come from force, it comes from alignment. When your subconscious updates its definition of safety and reward, the behavior changes automatically. And the more you practice such processes as these, the easier quitting vaping can become, because your mind already knows how to let go. Now, this was an abbreviated version of what we do here in the office, but you get a sense of how powerful this can be. Now, if you'd like a free recording and other gifts, simply message me or type mindful in comments and then follow the link, which I'll then put in. If you'd like to work one-on-one to rewire your mind even deeper, I'd love to hear from you. You can email me at unwindthemindllc@gmail.com or check out the website www.unwindthemind.com. Until then, trust the process, train your mind, and keep breathing into your power. Have a great Mindful Monday.